Miles Taylor, a former Department of Homeland Security official who has become a vocal critic of President Donald Trump, outed himself as anonymous on Wednesday. The Trump administration official who gained notoriety for anonymously criticizing Trump in a 2018 New York Times op-ed and in a book published the next year. Taylor and other Trump officials spent years trying to ameliorate Trump's poor decisions, often unsuccessfully, many of which will be back with a vengeance in a second term. Taylor wrote in his Medium post, warning of how Trump will push the limits of his power if elected to a second term. I believe more than ever that Trump unbound will mean a nation undone, a continued downward slide into social acrimony, with the United States fading into the background of a world stage it once commanded, to say nothing of the damage to our democratic institutions. Trump has repeatedly criticized both Anonymous and Taylor himself. The president blasted the then-unnamed official in the wake of the Times op-ed as gutless, and suggested the official committed treason, and then criticized Taylor as a lowlife, after the former DHS official started speaking out against the president as himself. Trump campaign spokesman Hogan Gidley described Taylor's reveal Wednesday as the least impressive, lamest political reveal of all time, in a statement, and called Taylor a standard-issue arrogant, Washington, D.C. swamp bro, who is only criticizing Trump for personal gain. The identity of Anonymous has been a matter of fervent speculation since the Times op-ed was first published in 2018, and names that have come up as possible contenders for the author's identity have ranged from major figures like Vice President Mike Pence to lower-profile officials like Deputy National Security Advisor Victoria Coates. Taylor's confession that he's anonymous follows a series of stunning claims against Trump that Taylor has made in the months since he came out publicly against the president's leadership, becoming one of the most outspoken Trump critics within the GOP. Taylor has publicly accused Trump of offering pardons to staffers who enforced his zero-tolerance immigration policy if they broke the law, trying to exploit DHS for his own political purposes, ordering FEMA officials to withhold wildfire aid to California because it's a Democratic state, and attempting to fire an intelligence official because he testified to Congress about Russian election interference, among other claims. The ex-DHS aide is among a number of former Trump officials who have rebuked their former boss and publicly endorsed Biden ahead of the election, in addition to hundreds of other Republican figures who have come out for Biden.